to make the summative head, we're going to make it larger, and we're going to use something called an armature. We're going to make something that holds the clay together on the inside and supports the weight of it. To start off with, I'm going to get a full sheet of newspaper. You kind of see how it has 4 sections here. For the head part, I'm going to use half a sheet, so I'm going to just rip it down that middle seam. Okay. So I'm going to use this half sheet for the head, and I'm going to use a quarter sheet for the neck part. I'm going to lightly crumple this up. Now if you crumple it up too tight, it's going to make other things harder. I'm going to lightly crumple it up, put a piece of tape around it so it just kind of holds its shape. Now when we get the clay on there, the clay is going to help it hold its shape too, so you don't have to be too worried about it. And then I'll do the same thing for the neck piece. I'm going to just crumple this up into a light ball, put some tape around this, and I'm going to tape it on there so that I'm visualizing that the neck coming in from this way into the head here. I'm just going to lightly tape that together. Again, the clay is going to hold this together also. Okay. So now I have the head part. Now I need to get the clay. I'm going to take about one of these cylinders here, and I'm going to start by pushing it down, making it a little bit wider, and then roll it into a slab. Roll it that way a little bit, then roll it this way. Just get a nice big slab that I can wrap around the head. Now for these, the thickness of it, I'm going to use the single thickness sticks. The other ones are just a little bit too thick. You'll make it unnecessarily thick. So I use the single thickness sticks, roll out a slab, and then I'm going to take my slab, and I'll probably need more clay as I'm looking at this, but I'm just going to kind of pinch the clay onto here and just kind of form it around like I would a regular, like they did the formative head sculpture. Just try and get that chin shape in there. I might make another slab to kind of cover up the back here, or if I have enough left over. Just kind of spread it out over the paper. Till I get that nice head shape. And again, the paper supports it nicely on the inside, so I can press pretty firmly and it's not going to distort too much. And I'm just going to try and get that nice head shape. And I want the neck to come in, so here's the head, I want the neck to come in at an angle. Okay, not straight up and down, but at an angle along the back side. Get this into the head shape, and then all the things that you've learned on the previous formative head will apply from this point forward. You'll make your markings, you'll be working from a picture, you'll push your eye sockets in. Everything's going to work pretty much the same as the first version. Okay, so remember, a half sheet of newspaper for the head portion that goes on the inside of the armature here, and then a quarter sheet of paper that goes on the inside for the neck. Lightly tape it and crumple it, and that'll support the clay for this project.